Hi everyone! We're back again sa CR ko, and that only means one thing. It's now time for my skincare routine for the year. So here is my 2026 skincare routine. Now like I always say, every year meron talaga akong skincare routine na binabalik-balikan when I'm done testing certain products for you guys. Actually, yung iba nga dito sa routine na to, bihira ako na sila tanggalin, specifically yung mga acne medications ko. Pero in general talaga, as much as I can, I try to be consistent with these products na nasa routine ko para talaga ma-meet ko yung skincare goals ko for the year. Now also, for those na recently pa lang nag-subscribe, this is going to be a two-part series. So itong video na to is going to be the daytime routine, and then next video naman, maybe a week or two from now, yun naman yung magiging nighttime routine. So yung daytime ko, more on anti-acne yung focus niya, and also of course, sun protection, and then yung nighttime naman will be more on acne and well-aging naman. And also yung skin type ko pala is oily. So if you have similar skin type, similar skin concerns, or skin conditions as I do, meaning acne, then you might want to keep watching. Baka meron kayong matutunan sa routine na to on how I personally use yung mga skincare products ko. But anyway, with that being said, start na tayo with our routine. Okay, so very similar yung routine ko from last year. Yung daytime routine ko is basically split into two parts. So ako kasi nag-workout ako first thing in the morning. So on those days, I have a pre-gym routine, and then after that, post-gym routine naman, which is actually where most of my skincare products are. So para siyang yung routine ko before I start to work that day. So unahin natin muna of course yung pre-gym routine natin. Ito yung routine talaga na kapag gising ko, ito yung una kong ginagawa talaga sa CR. So ginagawa ko, naghihilamos lang ako ng face ko with just water, which I already did. And by the way, wala akong anything on my face right now. And then, diretso na ako to my most important skincare step of the day na actually, never na talaga siyang mawawala. And this is going to be my daytime acne medication, benzoyl peroxide. Now, as you guys know, again, sa mga matagal nang nanonood ng content ko, more than 10 years na user na ako of this medication. And okay talaga siya because it helps eliminate the acne-causing bacteria sa skin. And one of the gold standard treatments talaga to for acne. Na actually, tapos na ako mag-gym and maligo, pero hindi ko talaga siya in-apply this morning para lang maipakita ko siya sa inyo sa video na to. So, para lang alam nyo talaga, ito yung inuuna ko sa start talaga ng araw kasi non-negotiable siya sa daytime routine ko. As part of my anti-acne routine, whether may active acne ako or maintenance na lang, kasama pa rin talaga yung benzoyl peroxide. And it's one of the things na ina-apply ko talaga every day, of course, along with my sunscreen. Also, yes, baka nagtataka kayo kung bakit sa whole face ko siya nilalagay. Well, prescribed din kasi talaga ng dermatologist ko sa akin na whole face ko siya ipahid. I mean, specifically yung mga acne-prone na areas ko. And again, yung acne-prone areas ko kasi ito, and ito. So, di ba, parang may pagka-whole face na rin siya. Of course, ang hindi ko lang siya dinadaan is yung mga sensitive areas ng skin, which is sa under eyes, yung dito sa sides ng nose. But everywhere else, forehead, cheeks, jawline, chin, lahat sila talaga acne-prone. Ito naman, hindi siya acne-prone, pero parang alam mo, nag-oily din siya, and then minsan may parang malalaking blackheads. So, nakatulong din ang benzoyl peroxide for that. And ito kasi parang very hindi siya hassle na acne medication. Kasi tingnan nyo, ang bilis niya nang mag-absorb. Wala ka talagang mararamdaman na may nilagay kang anything sa skin mo. But anyway, yun nga, since mabilis na siyang nag-absorb, move na tayo to our next step, which is our sweat-resistant sunscreen. Kasi nga, pupunta tayo sa gym, di ba? Na ito, of course, nung pumunta ako sa gym kanina, naglagay pa rin naman ako ng sunscreen, but I still do want to show you guys yung consistency ng sunscreens na ginagamit ko. And yes, guys, kailangan pa rin mag-sunscreen kahit na indoor yung gym ninyo. Kasi syempre, pagpunta mo doon, di ba, bababa ka pa sa transpo mo. So may sunlight yon, and then even yung glass windows ng gym na pumapasok, kunyari, di ba, pag morning ka pumupunta, minsan hindi naman naka-on lahat ng ilaw, parang natural light lang yung pumapasok. Kahit yun, may expose ka to sunlight. Pwedeng hindi ka ma-sunburn from that, pero yung mga UV rays na nakaka-age ng skin, that will still pass through yung mga glass windows. Meron kasi mga tao, di ba, iisipin pa nila, oh, will I be indoors today? Matatamaan ba ako ng sunlight? Ako personally, hindi ko na siya iniisip. Ginagawa ko na lang siya, very Nike, just do it. Pero sa totoo lang talaga, as in parang habit na talaga siya sa akin na in the morning, after kong mag-toothbrush, sunscreen na agad. But anyway, itong dalawa yung top picks ko for sweat-resistant sunscreens, and they both happen to be tinted. Honestly, I just really interchange between these two sunscreens kasi okay naman talaga sila both for me, and they're actually both from local brands that I really trust. So on this side, nandito yung Salve Tinted Sunscreen, which was released this year, and also the Bare Face Tinted Sunscreen. And the reason why I say na natatrust ko tong dalawang local brands na to is because, as you guys know, yung sunscreen products talaga ng Pilipinas, yung regulations dito is very loose. Pero talaga, itong dalawang brands na to, they really went out of their way to get their products tested not just by one lab, but by multiple labs. Itong si Salve, 3 times tested siya by SGS, Matsumoto, and Daiso. Yung Daiso yung parang pinaka-basic and then yung dalawa parang medyo mas step up na siya. Meanwhile, ito namang si Sunkist, Daiso also, pero meron din siyang SGS testing. And ang maganda rin sa kanilang dalawa, sweat resistant nga din talaga sila, which is something that you don't always find in mga tinted sunscreens. But you will also find out later kung bakit itong mga tinted sunscreens na to, compared to other tinted sunscreens, kaya nila maging sweat resistant. Explain ko mamaya. Now, both of these actually are very popular and a lot of people actually parang medyo torn sila kung paano ba pumili dito sa dalawang to. So, I'm going to kind of like simplify it for you. Basically, ang difference lang nila is, unahin natin itong si Salve. Dispense natin siya on my skin and as you can see, it's basically sort of like a light cream finish. Pero pag blend mo siya, it very easily melts onto a finish that I would say is demi-matte. Baka maraming magtanong, ano yung demi-matte, diba? Si Demi kasi diba siya yung kumanta ng Camp Rock. Hindi kanta yung Camp Rock! But anyway, ang ibig sabihin ng demi-matte is it's somewhere in the middle of matte to a natural glow. So nandun siya sa gitna, so as you can see, hindi naman siya makintab. Pero hindi rin siya yung matte na masasabi mong parang powder matte na plakado talaga. Dito mo na rin makikita yung reason kung bakit kaya niya maging sweat resistant. Well, this is just a theory. Pero nagiging sweat resistant to because as you can see, yung tint niya talaga is very, very light. Kasi pwede mo talaga siyang pawisan. Kasi pag nagpawis ka, hindi ito yung type of sunscreen na parang, di ba yung pawis mo either color ng brown or parang medyo puti yung color niya. Wala talaga tong masyadong tint. Just enough para hindi siya magkaroon ng white cast because this has mineral filters. So maganda doon is hindi rin talaga siya super nagta-transfer. Meanwhile, ito namang si Barefaced, ilagay din natin siya on the other side of my hand. You will notice that this is a more fluid na consistency. And then kapag blend mo siya onto your skin, more on may watery presko na feel siya. And as you can see, hindi rin to sobrang tinted to the point na may coverage siya. I would say very sheer to medium, if not, actually parang mas sheer lang talaga siya. Na yung finish naman ito, actually hindi mo siya makikita on my hand here, but when I apply it generously on my entire face, medyo may pagka-glowy finish talaga siya. To me though, even as someone na oily skin, I like yung lapat ng pagka-glowy niya. Like to be honest, it's giving parang may sarili kang ring light. Ganun ang effect niya. Pero yun yung main differences nilang dalawa. So basically, light cream and then parang watery fluid to. Pareho silang may pros and cons, pero it really just depends on kung ano yung preference mo in terms of a tinted sunscreen. Ako talaga, I just choose whichever kasi okay naman silang dalawa. Ito kasi minsan out of stock to, so ito yung binibili ko. And then paminsan din ito na out of stock, so ito naman yung binibili ko. Shifting lang talaga silang dalawa. Especially since both of these are around, I think, the 300 peso price range din naman. Ang important lang din naman talaga sa akin is maganda yung protection niya, sweat resistant siya, and I mean, medyo nakaka-fresh ng onte. Para may konting pore blurring, nakaka-even ng skin tone type of effect. But anyway, yun lang yung ginagawa ko before I head to the gym, just as simple as 2 steps. So after that, fast forward na tayo to my post-workout routine, which is now, after ko mag-workout and after ko mag-shower, the rest of my skincare routine happens. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, hindi all the time nasusundan ko yung ibang mga steps dito, pero ang ginawa ko sa routine ko is, dito ko nilalagay yung ibang mga products na kapag meron akong na-miss na isang day, okay lang. But anyway, more on that later. So start muna tayo with our face wash in this skincare routine. And the one that I'm using now, eto na siya guys, ang nagbabalik, the Simple Refreshing Facial Wash. Now for those of you who have been watching my content since 2020, you guys already know this is one of the OGs, one of the first products na nirecommend ko sa channel ko, and in general, magaganda din kasi talaga mga products ni Simple at a really good price point. And sobrang happy ko talaga na nag-relaunch to in the Philippines with a new look pa, but same formula naman na okay. And actually, 4 cleanser variants yung ni-relaunch nila in the Philippines, which sobrang nagulat ako kasi parang wow, all out talaga sila. And itong refreshing facial wash nila, I would say is the most flexible among all skin types. Since pwede talaga siya whether oily, combination, sensitive, of course, dry skin types. Ito talaga, okay na okay siya for all of that. Meron din kasi silang purifying gel wash, yung parang blue-green yung color, parang teal, ano ba yun? More for medyo oily, acne-prone skin yon. Then may other din silang 2 moisturizing variants for more dry or combination to dry or sensitive na mga skin types. Pero kung hindi ka sure how to choose, I would say this is really the safest option. But anyway, gamitin na natin siya. I'm just going to wet my face. I'll be right back. Alright, so wet na siya and now it's time to apply the wash. And the main thing talaga na nagugustuhan ko rito is, of course, very gentle yung cleansing agents na gamit nila rito. Now, aside from the gentle cleansing agent that this also has vitamin B5 or panthenol and also vitamin E or tocopherol, which both of these ingredients help hydrate and nourish the skin para hindi siya mag-feeling dry or banat after mong ibanlaw. Kasi diba may mga ibang tao, especially mga combination to dry skin types dyan, ang worry nyo is after nyong ibanlaw yung face wash, parang feeling nyo sobrang mas nag-dry yung skin nyo. So this one will effectively address that, but at the same time, for those na oily to combination naman na skin types, nakita nyo diba, bumubula siya. Or how do I say, parang naglalather, diba? So basically, ayan na siya, like the name says, simple. So ibabanlaw na natin natin siya and let's move on to the next step. Alright, so more or less, okay na to. My face is now clean and dry. And the first thing that I want to put is, again, going to be for my acne, and it's actually going to be my salicylic acid treatment. So this is what I'm using now. Binili ko to actually sa Korean pharmacy, and this is called a clean gel. And basically, what this is a 2% salicylic acid gel. Ilalagay na lang namin dito yung mga notable ingredients that I really like about this product. But anyway, ang superstar ingredient talaga dito, aside from the soothing ingredients, is of course yung salicylic acid. And for those of you who don't know, quick review lang, salicylic acid goes deep into our pores to remove yung excess oil and skin cell buildup. Since exfoliating ingredient din siya, mas ginagawa niyang madali na matanggal ng skin natin yun. Aside from that, it also does have anti-inflammatory properties, so combined with the other ingredients here that have soothing properties, okay na okay talaga siya. And the fact na 2% yung salicylic acid dito because that is the percentage with, of course, the most studies na effective, but it's also the highest percentage na pwede for the face. Yung mga mas matataas na version ng salicylic acid, hindi pwede yun sa mukha. O diba, may pagbabanta. But anyway, I also don't know if my Korea vlog will be out by this time, pero nasabi ko talaga dun sa video na yan na ang talino talaga ng paggawa nito because look at the applicator. Ang kailangan mo lang gawin is to maybe get a pea size. Very subjective kasi talaga ang pea size, but basically ganito kalaki yung kinukuha ko. And thanks to the applicator na parang very conservative amount lang yung makukuha mo talaga, mapipilitan ka talagang i-apply siya na parang conservatively or parang konti-konti lang, which is a very good thing kasi less chances na masobrahan ka ng product, and that's exactly what you want to happen kasi kapag nag-a-apply ka ng mga exfoliants like these or mga actives that have a tendency to be strong, kailangan ina-avoid mo rin yung possible irritation or even over-exfoliation. Kaya kailangan hindi ka masyadong nag-over-apply ng product. And I really love that the makers of this product kept that in mind. Diba? Kasi kapag kinumpare mo yung ganito versus let's say toner, and diba yung sa toner parang medyo nasanay na tayo na ang dami-dami nating nilalagay or parang generous yung paglagay kapag hydrating toner. Siyempre minsan baka makalimutan natin kapag exfoliant yung nilalagay natin. Kapag nasobrahan, edi baka mas mataas din yung chance na ma-irritate yung skin natin. And I also do want to share with you guys kung bakit ako nang move to a leave-on salicylic na mas madalas na compared to before na face wash lang yung gamit ko. Kasi na-notice ko talaga na dumadami na yung butlig-butlig sa face ko. Na parang dumating na siya sa point na hindi na enough yung once or twice a week na leave-on exfoliation. Kahit na everyday pa ako nagsasalicylic acid face wash. So yung pareho na yun, hindi pa rin siya nagiging effective. So ang ginawa ng dermatologist ko, ang in-advise niya sa akin is i-up ko na to to either every other day or if kaya ng skin ko, pwede mo siyang ituloy-tuloy and then mag-rest ka lang maybe for 1 or 2 days. But they recommended that keeping in mind na kaya siya ng skin ko. So that needs to be taken note of. Make sure muna na kaya ng skin mo yung ganun. Kasi kunyari naglalagay ka ng salicylic acid every day, tapos sobrang biglang namula or nafe-feel mo na nai-irritate yung skin mo, then that's counterproductive. Masisira lang yung skin barrier mo, kailangan mo siya i-repair, and then back to square one ka na naman kasi you have to take a break from yung mga actives. So tingnan nyo kung ano yung frequency or yung dalas na nag-work for you. Pero sa akin talaga guys, in fairness, nung in-up ko yung frequency ko nito, nakatulong talaga siya. As in, meron pa rin ako here and there, like you might see it here, meron akong isang parang clogged pore or closed comedones. Pero dati ang dami kasi niya nasa dito sa jawline ko. But nung dinalasan ko to, in fairness, nakatulong din talaga. Then meron din akong acne medication sa gabi. So it's not just this one. It was just an add-on that kind of like boosted the entire thing to be more effective. So yun yung gusto kong alalahanin ninyo when it comes to acne, including yung mga butlig-butlig kasi type of acne na yun. It's never just one product. It's going to be multiple products at different parts of your routine. Yun talaga yung makakatulong sa inyo. And remember yung sinabi ko sa inyo na may mga days talaga na nakakalimutan kong mag-apply nito. Again, okay lang kasi yung mga ganitong exfoliants naman, if you miss a day, it's not really a big deal. Kasi nga diba ang minimum nito is around 3 to 4 times a week. So kunyari, yesterday nagawa ko siya, tapos today na miss ko, okay lang, hindi parang naging every other day, diba? But anyway, if you do want to get this one, I think meron ng mga reseller or distributor dito locally in the Philippines. Yung top 2 ko na very trusted reseller sa Shopee and sa Lazada, si K-Beauty Cafe and si Sui Sui, meron na sila nito. Pero since imported nga siya na product, in general, hindi lang naman yung patong, pero in general dahil pinasok siya dito, medyo mas mataas yung price niya. If I'm not mistaken, this is 700 pesos. Now, I do understand that not everyone has that budget for a salicylic acid product. So if you do want a more affordable alternative, meron din si Dermo Republic, yung 2% na BHA niya na toner. Yung thing nga lang is, toner siya. So medyo, again, mas prone ka to over-applying the product. So kailangan alalayan mo siya to prevent the product from being over-applied to your skin. But anyway, after nitong salicylic acid ko, let's now move on to my final step. Usually, my final step. And dahil na-realize ko na on a lot of days, medyo nagmamadali ako, binalik ko na talaga tong step na to. It's going to be our 2-in-1 moisturizer and sunscreen. Last year kasi ang gawain ko, nag-a-apply muna ako ng soothing na serum and then yun na yung parang additional moisture or hydration step set ko, and then isi-seal in ko yung hydration with a sunscreen. Pero talaga guys, kulang talaga ako sa oras, so as much as possible, I want to keep my routine minimal. So I just moved it back to mga multitasking essentials. So usually, indoors naman ako nag-work and hindi naman ako sobrang pinapawisan most of the time kapag nasa indoors ako kasi may aircon. So ayokong sayangin yung mga sweat-resistant sunscreens ko for that. So instead, I use other sunscreens, and of course, parang opportunity na rin to for me to try other sunscreens in my routine, diba? So these are my current favorites, and depending on the day, kung feel ko clear or tinted yung gusto ko, at least meron akong option, diba? Kapag clear lang ang gusto ko, I actually go with this one from Pond's. Surprisingly, one of my favorite releases this year. This is their UV Miracle Matte Sunscreen. Fairness talaga kay Pond's, like if you would really rewind to maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, hate ko talaga lahat ng mga products nila. Fast forward to today where they actually formulated or finally formulated and released a sunscreen na bagay for oily skin. And if you also have dark spots on top of your oily skin, okay din na option to. Na aside from high protection product siya at SPF 50 PA4+, meron din tong niasourcinol, which as you guys know, patented ingredient siya ng Pond's for dark spots. So combination siya of niacinamide and 4-ethyl resorcinol na proven na matagal nang nasa mga products ni Pond's even before they called it niasourcinol. Pero magandang combination talaga siya and proven to help brighten the skin. But on top of that, meron din tong small amount of BHA, which is salicylic acid, which as I've explained earlier, meron din siyang anti-inflammatory properties. Of course, it won't be enough to exfoliate the skin kasi hindi acidic yung pH level ng sunscreen, mga formulation things basically. Pero hindi siya as exfoliant here. It's just an anti-inflammatory ingredient. So if you think about it, multifunctional yung sunscreen na to. Aside from sun protection, moisturizer na rin siya. And meron din siyang actives for oily skin and matte finish pa siya. Now I want to show you guys the consistency of this sunscreen. So idadot ko siya on the different parts of my face. And also, magiging realistic ako sa inyo guys ha. Matte finish to, pero kahit na matte finish siya, kung oily ka talaga, hindi napipigil ng sunscreen yun. Kahit ano pang oil control product yung ilagay mo ha. Yung pag-produce kasi ng skin natin ng oil is something that is internal to our body and you would need oral medications para mabago siya. Ang nagagawa lang talaga ng mga matte or mattifying sunscreens is to help leave a finish that isn't oily from the beginning. As you can see, diba? Parang hindi na talaga siya kumikintab, hindi na mukhang greasy yung face mo. And of course, very comfortable din talaga yung paglagay niya sa skin. Very lightweight. Ang bilis niya talagang nawawala into your skin. Pero yun lang, I just wanna set an expectation kasi baka isipin niyo, ay, all day hindi ako mag-oil up nito. Hindi siya kasi ganun, like it will definitely help you look less shiny. Pero even if let's say, okay, maglagay ka ng powderan mo pa to, maglagay ka pa ng setting spray para ma-hold siya. Yes, pwedeng mag-extend yung amount of time na hindi ka magmumukhang oily, but eventually, after ilang hours, mag-oil up ka pa rin. Kumbaga parang dinedelay mo lang yung pag-oil up mo, but eventually, you will still oil up. But I do want to take the time to appreciate this. As in, tingnan nyo naman guys, soft matte ang labanan niya, and my oily skin really loves this. Kung may other dark spot serums ka na ginagamit for your skincare routine, it would be a good combination with this. As in, yun muna ilagay mo before this one, and both of them will work together to really help fade your dark spots. So mainly, ito talaga yung nagugustuhan ko now for a clear sunscreen, but just in case na out of stock to, kasi nararamdaman ko na talaga, parang may mauubusan or may hindi makakaabot sa sale if ever man i-sale nila yung sunscreen na to. So I do also want to share an alternative, and itong nasa likod kanina ng Pond's is this one. Very similar consistency, and this one I actually have as a backup in case hindi ko to mahagila. This is also newly released. It's from the brand Skintific, and it's their Matte Fit Serum Sunscreen. So I also want to show you the consistency of this. I-dispense muna natin siya. 1 finger length din. Apply lang din natin siya evenly on the other side of our face. Ayan na siya. So let's spread it, and you will see na yung consistency niya, mabilis lang din talaga mag-blend, as in light cream but melts immediately once you spread it onto the skin. And actually, I forgot to mention also, this is fragrance-free. Yung sa Pond's kasi medyo may maamoy ka sa kanya, yung usual na scent ni Pond's. Pero in fairness, yung sa matte nila, medyo mas parang light or medyo mas faint yung scent. This one, entirely fragrance-free talaga. So actually, kung mas sensitive ka, itong Skintific might actually be the better option for you for a similar price. Similar protection din naman siya at SPF 50+, PA4+. Matte sunscreen din siya, and if I'm not mistaken, parang nasa around a little under 500 pesos siya usually. I say usually kasi itong mga products ni Skintific, minsan binabalik nila to regular price. Parang nagiging 600 to 700 siya. Pero may mga times naman, like for example, sa ngayong season na to, binababa nila to mga 400+ to 500. Minsan hindi ko na alam ng mga galawan ng mga brands na to di ba? Pero ayun siya, diskartehan nyo na lang. But also, aside pala na fragrance-free to, meron din siyang mga extra beneficial ingredients. Actually, yung difference niya talaga mainly is doon sa beneficial ingredients. So diba ito, niasourcinol and BHA AHA. Ito naman has zinc PCA, which is basically a hydrating ingredient for oily acne-prone skin. Maganda rin siyang support for acne medications. May konting support din siya for oil control. Pero meron din tong oat extract, one of my favorite soothing plant ingredients. And also, meron din siyang Ectowin for additional antioxidant properties that will even help boost the protection of this sunscreen even more. So, palaban din talaga siya, di ba? And aside from that, available din to lagi sa Watsons. So, saan ka pa, di ba? Ay, wait, disclaimer lang, yung Watsons na merong Skintific na stand. Kasi Skintific na sa Watsons na rin sila. Pero kung walang Skintific na stand sa Watsons mo, baka wala. Pero most na napupuntahan ko meron eh. Meanwhile, move naman tayo to our tinted option. So, basically, ito naman is a 3-in-1 sunscreen moisturizer. Pero skin tint na rin siya. Skin tint na very sheer to medium though. But anyway, this one actually, ni-review ko siya earlier this year and it was actually not my favorite sa start ng year. Hindi naman sa hindi ko siya nagustuhan. There were just other sunscreens that I liked more initially. Pero the more I used this, parang slowly talaga mas na-appreciate ko siya. So from top 3, parang naging top 1 na siya sa akin na tinted sunscreen from Watsons. This is from the brand Dr. Sensitive. It's their tinted sunscreen and I'm using itong shade number 2 nila, which is the warmer tone. Ito naman guys, maglalagay naman ako ng 2 finger lengths kahit na nag-sunscreen na ako para lang makita ninyo. Ito kasi guys, as you can see, medyo mas may tint siya na makikita mo compared to yung mga dalawang tinted natin from earlier. But this one, ang maganda sa kanya, kahit na may tint siya, it doesn't feel sticky at all or parang hindi mabigat yung feeling niya on the skin. Ito nga actually, kahit na tinted siya, nalalagay ko siya sa ears because that's really how comfortable and not so transfery. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, kapag bagong lagay mo siya, tapos dinikit mo yung mukha mo somewhere, baka mag-transfer siya ng konti. But the more it stays on your skin, like a few hours later, wala ka nang mag-feel talaga na nagta-transfer na anything. Kunyari, nag-face mask ka, ganun. And as you can see, ang bilis niya talaga mag-spread. Di ba? Super bilis niya mag-spread. And yung feeling niya from yung fluid, parang magiging watery feel siya. That's what I like. Super comfortable talaga yung pag-spread niya onto the skin. Medyo similar siya to Bare-Faced, but I would say medyo mas may konting tint to. And the difference kasi nila ni Bare-Faced or yung mga tinted sunscreens from a while ago, ito kasi multiple na siya in one. Actually, sabi ko kanina 3-in-1, di ba? Pero actually baka 4 pa nga to. Because it can be a moisturizer, a sunscreen, a skin tint, but also 3% niacinamide and sodium hyaluronate or hyaluronic acid. So essentially, parang may mga ingredients ka na rin of a serum that is in this sunscreen. So diba, kunyari pag sobrang nagmamadali ka, face wash, acne medications kung meron ka, and then all-in-one na talaga siya in one product. Sobrang convenient. And also, mahanap mo rin siya sa Watsons. So yun talaga yung edge niya. Now also, this does come with 2 shades. Perfect na perfect din kasi talaga sa aking shade 2 because even if warm siya, yung face ko kasi parang medyo neutral eh. So both cool or warm tones can work. Pero ito kasi kapag nilalagay ko, less chances na nagmumukha siyang flat or yung parang, alam mo, pag naglagay ka ng skin tint, mukha kang espasol. Medyo parang may powdery look ka. Ito talaga very natural yung mukha niya. Parang hindi mo masasabi na, oh, naglagay siya ng tinted sunscreen. Natural ang labanan nito. And then for the finish of this, I would say more on natural siya na hindi super dewy eh. So baka nga medyo nagta-touch on demi-matte. Pero throughout the day kasi mostly may kita mo may glow talaga to. Pero hindi siya yung glow again na mukha kang greasy. As in, ito kasi na-prove ko na hindi greasy yung pagka-glow niya. Kasi kapag hindi ako natatapatan ng ilaw, normal lang siya. Pero pag natatapatan ako ng ilaw talaga, dun talaga siya nag-glow or parang nare-reflect niya. So I think it's really a feature of this sunscreen to make your skin glow na para bang may sarili kang ring light. Very ganun talaga ang atake niya. Dati nga actually, nung akala ko nakaka-shiny talaga siya ng mukha, sinet ko pa siya ng Lux Organics, yung green na powder nila. Pero honestly, nung isang time na parang nakalimutan ko siyang iset, sabi ko, ay, parang ang ganda-ganda pa rin ang finish niya. And mas mukhang natural. Kasi pag nag-powder ka, minsan magbumukhang cakey. So in fairness talaga dito, and if you do want to see yung full review ko of this, again, check nyo na lang yung video ko of me reviewing the best tinted sunscreens sa Watsons. I will link it sa end ng video. Yun yung top 6 na mga sunscreens na binibenta sa Watsons, and then kinumpare ko talaga sila in terms of yung consistency, yung finish sa skin, how well it does after a few hours. I think that will be a very helpful video for you guys to see which one is the right tinted sunscreen for you. But anyway, move na tayo to our very last step of our daytime routine. Actually, nakalimutan ko rin pala sabihin to earlier, but I also use itong last step na to going to the gym. Kasi sun protection siya, but for the lips. So this is my lip screen. Ipapakilala ko na agad yung product. This is from the brand Lux Organics. Same lang to as last year na ginamit ko sa routine ko. It is their Panthenol Therapy 24-hour lip screen. So ang nagbago lang sa kanya is, I think last year, it was still at SPF 50+, PA4+. Pero ngayon, as you can see, SPF 90 na siya. And actually, hindi nila binago yung formula ha. Like, hindi nila tinaasan. Ang nangyari lang is, usually kasi mga brands na to, kapag gumagawa sila ng ng mga sun protection products, tinataasan na talaga nila yung sun protection. Tapos, pag sa test, sobrang taas nung lumabas. Kapag lumagpas sila sa 50, usually yung dinedeclare nila is a bit lower talaga. And then, kapag na-test na yung products and then it shows na over SPF 50, as in, for example, ito SPF 90, yung lumabas sa test. Ang ginagawa ng ibang mga brands, binababa pa rin nila to SPF 50 to be more conservative na parang, sige, para safe side tayo na SPF 50 talaga to, baka higher pa nga. Which is also, medyo may pagka-marketing din yun, di ba? Like, sasabihin nila, oh, dito sa testing namin, lumabas much higher, but we just declared SPF 50 to be sure, parang ganun. Especially since a lot of people think na baka medyo excessive na yung over SPF 50, which I also do want to talk about. Kasi I think now na meron ng new information na meron pa rin pala talagang benefit ang higher SPF. So, mas pinili ni Lux Organics na i-disclose na lang yung amount that's actually closer to the real sun protection of the product. So, ayan, kaya ginawa nila na, oh, actually, SPF 90 pala yung product namin. So, binago nila. But it's the same formulation, basically. And also, for those pala na hindi alam kung ano yung new information that suggests na meron pa rin palang konting advantage ang higher SPF products, let me explain. So, ang advantage niya is not necessarily yung parang double the protection like other people suggest, na parang double the protection of SPF 50. Kasi nga, di ba, ang SPF 50 already blocks 98% of UVB rays. In comparison to, let's say, mga SPF 90 to 100 na products, again, it's not necessarily double the protection kasi kung yung SPF 50, 98%, ito parang mga nasa 99% yung protection from UVB. But, meron pa siyang additional na benefit. And that additional benefit is, mas may safety net siya in case hindi mo siya ma-apply ng mabuti or you under-apply. So, let me explain. Kasi yung mga products na ina-apply natin on our skin, yung mga sunscreens, for us to get yung SPF 50 na nasa label, kailangan tamang amount yung ilalagay natin. But of course, dahil mga tao tayo and prone tayo magkamali, very prone din tayo na hindi enough yung ma-apply natin and kapag yun yung nangyari, mas mababa yung makukuha mong protection, hindi SPF 50. So for example, nag-apply ka ng SPF 50 and then nag-under-apply ka. Ang pwede mong makuha protection na lang dito is SPF 20 or 30 na lang. So ang logic ng higher SPF is if you accidentally under-apply, syempre hindi mo siya gagawin on purpose, diba? Pero kunyari, hindi ka naka-apply ng right amount, at least mataas na protection pa rin yung makukuha mo. So let's say itong SPF 90, kung mag-under-apply ka, bababa to SPF 70 or 60, sabihin mo na 50, pero still good pa rin, diba? But anyway, tama na tayo sa dada, ilagay na natin talaga tong sunscreen na to on our lips para makita niyo yung finish. Again, napakita ko na to last year, pero para lang makita ng mga hindi pa may alam sa product na to. So ayan, it gives you that very glazed look and you can build up to this look. Pero kung moderate lang yung ilagay mo na amount, which is again, okay lang kasi nga SPF 90 to, magmumukha lang talaga siyang healthy, nourished lips. And kung maglalagay ka pa ng mga other lip products, siguro kung mahilig ka sa lippy, pwede mo patong-patungan. As in, okay to parang lip prep for your other lip products kung naglalagay ka pa. But definitely, it works really well just used alone. And also, speaking of lippies or other makeup products, I don't know if interested kayo na to, but when I go to events, after nitong skincare routine kasi na to, naglalagay pa ako ng minimal makeup routine. Kasi syempre, pupunta ako sa events, diba? Kailangan medyo mas elevated. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but let me know if you want to find out also my seamless, skin-like, or skin-perfecting makeup routine na mostly ginagamit ko lang naman for shoots or for events. Not really to change my appearance, but more to kind of like enhance the features that I already have para mas mukhang plakado yung skin, things like that. But anyway, kung gusto nyo patignan ng ibang mga skincare products that I mentioned in this video, as per usual, you can find them sa lower part ng screen. Hanapin nyo yung shopping basket na icon. So alam ko, both available na yung mga nire-recommend ko on Shopee and Lazada, so just check it out there. But also, if hindi mo makita yung shopping basket icon, ilalagay ko rin yung mga links to the official stores sa description box. And as promised, ito na yung video na minention ko kanina of me reviewing the top tinted sunscreens sa Watsons and comparing them. And also, for those na acne prone and pinapanood yung video na to, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood itong beginner's guide ko, you should really watch it if you haven't yet. Marami kayong matututunan dito. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!